You are invited to feed Harvest channel.
It's important to use the right cast net type when chasing a net full of juicy live bait. I have been using cast nets for catching bait for over 30 years now, and they're a quick and easy way to fill your live bait tank.
Volta aí, ó. Volta do
Cast
Batman.
nets are popular in most countries around the world, unless they are illegal. Most people use the standard bottom pocket net, and for sure, that's my net of choice for most applications you can reach on foot.
Mais duas tarrafadas grandes, três aí, ó, de
On
peixe.
any day during on the Gulf Coast, one of the most commonly seen sights is this: standing on a dock or bridge, a person with a large mullet cast net rolled over his shoulder stares intently at the water. He retrieves the net by its drawstring. If the throw was good and the thrower was lucky, the net will contain a number of silverfish that will be immediately deposited in an ice chest. These silverfish mullet will become supper. It's been this way for many years on the Gulf Coast, and folks who have never tried their hand at throwing the net and catching mullet have truly missed one of the great traditions on the coast. There are some things that any potential mullet netter needs to know before heading to the water with cast net in hand. It's not as easy as a good cast netter makes it look. But mullet are plentiful, and even if the net casting doesn't go well at first, most folks figure out the throwing technique pretty soon. Catching a mess of mullet for supper then becomes a much more doable enterprise. There are several kinds of cast nets, and anglers would be making a mistake to assume that all nets are equal, and that any net will serve in all situations.
Right on our right then. Oh, wow.
Many times, a slow sinking net will miss mullet when the spooked fish simply swim from under the thrown net before it can sink to the bottom and trap the mullet. Cast netting for mullet is a type of fishing that hasn't changed much over the years. The nets are just about the same as they made them 50 years ago. Cast nets are made from panels of nylon webbing that are cut in triangle shapes and sewn together. A lead line around the bottom of the net allows the net to be thrown and traps the fish inside.
Pior que não esqueci de botar no vídeo, foi só foto.
Aí, rapaziada, 5h25 da
The
manhã.
net has a bag in the bottom that contains the mullet and makes it easy for the fisherman to retrieve his catch without hauling the net to the bank. second type of net and more common is the braille net. A braille net has braille lines attached to the lead line along with the hand line and turns the whole net into a bag to hold the fish. Cast nets also come in a variety of mesh sizes. Nets used to catch bait fish and shrimp will have smaller mesh while the nets used for mullet will have larger mesh. Mullet are one of the most plentiful fish we have in our bay system. They can be found from the mouths of the rivers all the way to the pass. Nets that are specifically made for mullet usually have a 1-inch or 1 1/4 inch square mesh. The bigger mesh allows the net to sink faster.